Yeah, this is never good when you're changing tires in the driveway, is it? Last Thursday evening, I was in the field spraying. Got a text message from my wife. I think I'm getting a flat tire. I'm down to 17 pounds, 16 pounds of pressure. I'm like, oh, that's not good. So before I left the farm, I brought everything with me to plug a tire, assuming that it was going to be a nail or a screw or something like that in the tire. That wasn't the case. When I jacked it up and took the tire off, what I found was the entire inside of the tire. We were down to the steel belts, the steel wire, all the way around. I'm like, ooh, this isn't good. So I happened to go to the other side. Actually, it was the passenger side that was going flat. So I came to this side, same thing. The tire hadn't gone flat yet, but steel belt showing all the way around. I go to the back, same thing. All four tires are worn in the same place. So I'll show you here in a bit. I've got the two front tires mounted. So I took the two tires off, took them to my tire guy. He didn't have them in stock. That was Friday when I went up to him, and he said I can have them Monday. So I left the two tires there. I said, get four tires for me, and I'll come up, mount the first two. I'll come up and get those two, bring them back, put them on. I'll bring the next two to you. So that's what I'm doing now. Putting these two on. This car is making funny noises. What the hell? It's not any cooler out. Well, it's a little bit cooler than it was last week. About 90 or 92 today. Still humid. We've had a lot of rain. Last Thursday evening, we had anywhere from 2 to 5 inches of rain, depending on where you were. Okay, I think that's tight. Other side. Yes, I look like a redneck. I had the car up on blocks, whatever it takes though, right, to get the job done. If I was smart, I would have backed it under a shade tree, and I think I'm gonna do that before I pull the rear tires off of it. So I just got the same tires that were on here. These are Michelin Pilot Sports, and the guy that mounted the tires, he said they were a pain in the you-know-what to mount. I said, I can imagine, because they're low-profile tires. And the owner's manual said, well, you don't get a spare tire anymore. The owner's manual says they're run-flat tires. You can go up to 60 miles. Well, if you run these things flat 60 miles, they're going to be useless to you after that. So I'm not so sure about that. Luckily, my wife was on her way home when she noticed the air pressure going low, so she did not have to run them flat, although it wouldn't have mattered because the tires were no good anyway. All right, I got to jack it up a little bit more, apparently. Hold on, I got to open the door to let some of this hot air out, so when I get in it to move it, it won't be as hot in there. Is this car gonna do something stupid when I start it up because it recognizes new tires on here? Or that it recognizes it was jacked up? I don't know. These cars are getting too smart for me. I had already gotten an email before my wife sent a text message to me. Cadillac has sent an email saying, we recognize your front passenger tire is low on air. At that time it was 27 pounds. I thought, that's a bit odd. Usually you'll get that notice when the temperatures turn colder that you've lost a little bit of air pressure. Then it was an hour later when my wife sent the text message to me, so it had gone down to 16. I'm like, yep, we got a problem. Okay. Phew. I'm gonna back up in my driveway here where there's a little bit of shade, and I'm not on a hill, because once I take those two rear tires off, I won't have brakes. I'll back up over here. It's a little bit shady. This one might be a little bit of a problem here. I don't know where I'm gonna put it so it doesn't bend up any. All right, I guess right there. Oh, it's much nicer here. There's a little bit of breeze going. You know, these tires on the back, neither one of those were flat. I guess I could have drove this to the tire guy, but it's just as quick to do this because I can drop these two tires off. While they are mounting them, I can run some errands up in the big city while I'm up there. I got to go to the bank and the insurance company and the gas company. I got stops to make, so if I took the car up, let them take the tires off, then I got nothing. I got to sit there and wait and get nothing done. This way, I can do a couple of things. It looks like somebody's hit the curb there with this rim. So I noticed when I lifted this car up with the jack, how the tire was kind of bulged out at an angle like that, and as I lifted up, the tire kind of went in, and that would explain that wear on the inside. And I'm getting ready to show you here. See that right there? Metal is showing all the way around that tire. All four tires are this way. You see that? All four tires are that way on the inside. So I don't think it's an alignment issue. I think it's just the way the car is made. All right, let me go get my cinder block and put under there and go to the other side. All right, to the other side. Okay, when I raise this thing up, I want you to watch that tire and tell me if you see it kind of twist out. Watch this tire and tell me if you see it not twist out, but twist in. I think it's at an angle like this, and as I raise it up, it's going to twist in. You tell me. Nope, that one didn't look like it did it like the other one did. Oh man, this rim is worse than the other rim as far as being on the curb. Hell, that could probably be me when I'm pulling up in my own driveway or backing up because of the sidewalk we have. I try to get as close as I can to the sidewalk, so when you step out of the car, you're stepping right onto the sidewalk. Well, you know, some nights when you've had too much to drink, you might get a little close to the sidewalk. And that's when these rims will scrape against there. See, right there. We've got a hell of a scrape there. So I'm not gonna blame that on my wife because she doesn't get as close to the sidewalk as I do. Look at this, and these tires, they only have, what have they got on them? 36,000 miles. So these are the original tires on the car. 36,000 miles is all they've got, so I'm going to have to do some reading up. You know, I was hoping I could get until the winter before changing these tires and putting good tires on for the winter, because this part was still good. I could not see this part inside of the, when they were mounted on the car without really looking at them. And I kept looking at this part and saying, oh, wintertime, I'll put some new tires on it. But the tread is not that bad. It's just, it's worn out there. Tire, ouch, ouch, that wire got me. Let's grab this without that wire getting me. Off to the tire shop to get 2 more tires put on. And I've got 2 new tires here. Hey, if anyone knows what may have caused the issue of these tires wearing like they did, please leave a comment, because I am baffled. I'm not even sure that these tires have even been rotated. So the tire guy said, oh, it probably needs an alignment. Well, if the tires have never been rotated and they all wore the same way and all wore even, then I don't think it's an alignment issue. But anyway, you tell me what you think. All right, let me sweat some more getting these things on. Happy wife, happy life, and a well-fed husband. She's ready to go again.